Let's get to it.
So we're going to be smoking it. I genuinely didn't do that.
What are you going to be smoking?
I'm going to pack my pipe full of whiskey. We're going to be drinking.
Oh, imagine doing a.
George, give me Good morning, good evening, and most importantly,
Good afternoon.
the talking book appears. As you might have guessed from the
book.
we're going to be doing a whiskey.
We have decided to dabble our hands once again in whiskey after all these years.
Not only just because we really like whiskey, but mainly through the fact they get full monetisation. We get paid every penny that we are owed by YouTube.
Even though alcohol is a drug and it causes a lot of health problems,
Hell of a lot.
it's still okay to advertise alcohol and do anything for alcohol.
But tobacco. The amount of tobacco driving related casualties.
You like tobacco? You smoke?
Yeah, I do. But
Do you worship Satan?
well, I'm starting to feel like I should. I mean, I feel pretty bad.
Heathen.
Yes.
And God said to thee,
Chapter 1. The Age. Anyway, George's Poetry Corner.
right, let's get to it.
So, we're going to be smoking it. I genuinely didn't do that.
What are you going to be smoking?
I'm going to pack my pipe full of whiskey. We're going to be drinking.
Oh, imagine doing a.
George, give me
Right, no, we will be drinking.
a dram of.
Go get a bit closer, could you?
The light, it causes problems, doesn't it? Now, the Glenfarclas. Oh, fucking hell.
The Glenfarclas single malt
21 years age. Now,
Scotch whiskey.
I've never had a whiskey this aged before, ever. And I've owned this for a little since Christmas, but I've never touched it. I've opened it to smell it.
It's got a nice amber golden colour to
It's got a beautiful amber
beautiful
tone to it.
Absolutely lovely colour.
It is beautiful colour. And it's only a little bottle, it's not the 70cl, it's a 200ml bottle.
I think that's perfectly fine.
Well, yes, I've got no issue with that. I mean, I don't go through it like a madman, but you, on the other hand, being like Dean Martin, you do your stagger onto the stage.
An alcoholic.
Oh, now, we have got a bit on the back. Should I have a little...
Sorry, I'll cut this little bit out just to make sure. Just...
This...
Right.
Let me just tell you a bit about this whiskey, which I've thought of in my head just now.
Okay.
This is not just a bottle. This is not just a bottle of 21-year-old
This is
Highland
not
malt.
just a bottle of whiskey. This is a bottle of Glenfarclas whiskey. It's like
Where's
M&S.
the and?
It's that
Oh, the M&S.
M&S. This is a bottle of M&S.
As they slowly cut the pudding and it drips out the chocolate.
This is an M&S Christmas pudding.
This is not just a bottle of 21-year-old Highland malt. It is the result of over 180 years of tradition and experience.
180 years.
Of secrets carried and nurtured through 6 generations of my family here in the heart of Speyside. Now, I don't know if we've tried a Speyside. Our whiskey knowledge isn't all there. I mean, if I'm completely honest, we're not experts by any means.
No.
Just like it.
We're just
like a drop here and there.
2 guys having a laugh.
Exactly. If you don't like that, then subscribe.
Subscribe.
I'm not going to tell anyone to not subscribe.
Exactly.
So, I'm ready to try this.
So am I.
So it's 43% alcohol, so that's pretty standard, isn't it? Anything over 40 is pretty standard. 21 years. The oldest... No, hang on. Was that Glenfiddich 21 years that we
No,
had?
it was an 18.
Fuck yeah, it was. 15 and 18, wasn't it? Yeah. So this is the oldest whiskey I've ever had. I own a bottle of 19, but I haven't touched it. It's like a... I'm not opening it. It's a bit of a collector's item. So... Oh my god, that was too good. Hang on.
That's it, just throw it out.
Imagine the whole thing spill out. Just... Right, sorry. We always do this, but it's just lovely, isn't it?
It's just
lovely.
lovely.
Absolutely.
Are you ready?
Nailed it. They have absolutely nailed that, can I just say.
Beautiful.
So, George, do you want to show off your glass? Because you've got a really, really nice glass.
Just standard glass.
With a certain engravement on it.
With a certain engravement from way back in the day, which, there you go, it's us.
It was the prototype of Havana Gentleman whiskey glasses. They may still come out. We don't know.
The prototype that never went further than the prototype.
Joe, I can smell it from here. It smells like cider, doesn't it? That smells like scrumpy.
Oh my god, that does
Whatever.
smell like cider.
Bloody does.
I think that is the sweetness of it.
I'll do a little bit of a...
So on the nose, we should get from this...
Just do a drop, because you're going to be... A bit more than that?
A bit more than that.
I don't want to do too much.
That's enough.
Drink! That was a little unprovoked, wasn't it?
Sorry. So, right.
Bit uncouth.
From this, on the nose,
Right, George, what are we getting? Come on.
We should get sherry, butter, sultana-like fruitiness, sweet lemon juice on a pancake, which is
Never heard that. That's
very
different.
odd, and a greater smokiness, as well as a dash of oak that all slowly,
Smoky?
slowly emerges
Right.
from the whiskey.
So a bit of a fruity, a bit of a creamy, buttery...
Bit of a fruity, creamy, buttery,
Right.
sultana-like, lemony, juicy,
Pancakey.
pancakey,
Now, I did see something a while ago. Now, I'm
smokiness
not...
with a dash of oak.
I'm not fucking about, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not messing about. I don't want to have to. You keep editing.
Don't worry.
Right?
Don't worry.
No. Someone said you put a bit of it on your hand. Do that. I'm not joking. You do get quite a bit of the smell then. Doing that. To me, off of the nose straight away, that smells like cider. That is like a. Where is it? We went Cheddar Gorge, where they make their own scrumpy. Got bits of the apple in there. You know.
There is definitely a sweetness. I think that's the sherry coming through.
That's sweet. Yeah, that's
Is it
sweet.
sherry?
That sherry is very
Yeah,
sweet.
the sherry. I think that makes it.
I said it smells more like cider than sherry.
I think the sweetness of the sherry makes it smell like a cider.
Maybe.
Because
Yeah,
a lot of cider
that's
is quite
probably
sweet
it.
usually.
Yeah. Yeah, not like a Thatcher's, kind of like a homegrown, homemade scrumpy kind of thing.
Definitely smell the
yeah.
sherry.
Oh yeah, you got a bit of sherry there. Yeah, like that. Yeah. There's a bit of an appley sort of scrumpy smell. Butter, not really. Well, that's not
You can
the
smell the
taste.
smokiness though. It's got that smoky.
It's got a
smell
slight
to that.
peated smell.
Taste.
Yeah, it's same as a lot of whiskies. Really, it's got that slight, like slight smoky sort of. It's like a darker sort of cidery sherry smell. Smells really nice.
Do you get a smell
Smells
of
really
a dash of oak at the end there?
Not. Nah, I don't know. Not really.
So,
It's quite a heavy hitter. Like sometimes you smell it, it's like, bloody hell.
but
But
this is
it
one of
smells
the
really nice.
highest rated ones though.
Very highly rated in the what book is it? I've
the-
used to have this for ages.
In the Michael Jackson's, so that's him. Before he died, this was his last will and testament. Yeah, he wanted this to come out to show everyone that he's a whiskey connoisseur.
And he brought out a whiskey, didn't he? The Moonwalker or something. Wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
George, why do we talk such total utter bollocks?
Because that's this channel.
That is this channel to be
Talking
fair.
bollocks.
That's something I would go for. If I was to
Yeah.
smell that in a shop, absolutely.
Yeah.
I say we probably should. You just try a bit.
Right, and the body for this is big and firm, which.
Right, so it should be a bit of a heavy hitter then, I imagine.
So right, whilst you taste it, I'll say what you should get on the palate. Yeah, you should get immense.
Wait, we haven't done a little.
Oh,
To awful health for you and good health for me.
thanks.
Such a hard
So on the
thing to
palate,
say.
yeah, you should get immense flavour development of a raisiny, spicery gingeriness.
Oh, it's got
And
spice.
you'll definitely get the raisiny. I feel like raisininess, Christmassy, cakey,
Like
sultaniness.
what they put in mulled wine, the little spices. Very spicy, especially on the tongue as well. You get a real tingle. That's spicy. 100%. I get that. The appley thing, like with what was the dram?
There's definitely that fruitiness to it.
The
though.
Glendronach 12. That smelt like cider, tasted a bit like cider. That has no appley taste anymore.
No.
More, like you say, more sherry.
You can definitely get the raisininess, the sweetness from the raisins.
It's a sweet, spicy.
From the sultanas. Sultariness. And the finish is apparently
lovely consistency.
The finish is remarkably long.
Like, I know what you're going to say. Like my penis.
I wasn't going to say that. Why have you got to bring the channel down like that? Why have you got to bring it down to your filthy level?
I know what you wouldn't say. Look, you look down, it's like, oh, my penis isn't remarkably long.
So you should get a lots of sherry at the finish, with a sweetness.
The more you have, the less
becomes
spice there is.
Sweetiness and perfumey, and it's very, very perfumey.
Very. It is. It's very strong. And it is quite, like I say, it's quite a hard hitter, and that taste does go on for quite a while. It's strayed me out a little bit. But that is really, really nice.
It is definitely a big flavour though.
That is a lot of flavour. I mean, you compare that to any 12. So what have we had? So we've obviously way back when we had a Glenfiddich 12, we've had the Glendronach 12, which is the appley one.
We've had
a Dalmore 12.
We've had the...
What have you got at yours? You've got some at yours.
Oh, the Jura.
The Jura.
But that's 10 years.
That's 10. But still, it's got a hell of a lot more flavour to them. And we love Jura. We love Jura. But, and I mean, this little bottle was about, I think it's about £30.
I would definitely buy a bottle of that. I can see why it's so highly rated. I really can.
Yes. And especially for because Glenfarclas, if you get a 21 Dalmore, if you can you get a 21 Dalmore? I think that'd be bloody expensive, because the 18, I think that's closing on the 200 mark. I know that's for a 70cl bottle, but even for a little bottle like that, for that to be 35 quid in that, I can't remember the shop's name in Bath, I'll just shout it out otherwise, but really bloody good.
The Whisky shop.
No, it wasn't there, it was a different one just around the corner.
Oh, was it? Oh.
Yeah. It's really nice, it's like a little locally owned one.
That's a lovely whiskey though.
That's bloody
very nice. I would definitely buy that.
That's so drinkable. How easy, I mean, some whiskies you'll have, they'll be really nice, but it's a bit like a... Whoa, that's so drinkable.
I definitely say the sherry, it really
that is pretty prominent. That's pretty prominent. But
you can tell,
no burn.
They've been doing it for 180 years.
That just goes down. I can't believe how
so
easy that just goes down.
It's nice and easy on the tongue as well. Obviously the spiciness, you get that.
Yeah.
And, but it makes it so much nicer.
Don't either. I mean, that to me has got a lot of Christmassy, sort of spicy, mulled wine kind of taste. But, I mean, if you're a beginner, probably not the 21. I mean, I imagine the 12 will be a good representation at a lot much cheaper price.
Yes.
But if you want to try a 21-year-old whiskey at a cheap price, I mean, get a little bottle of it. I mean, why not? That is lovely.
Bargain.
That is a proper whiskey, that is. So the Glenfarclas 12. Sorry, 21. Got the numbers over there. I'm seeing things already. Well,
you've had too much to drink. Go lay down now before you.
Right. Taxi! The Havana!
Right. So
bloody lovely.
It's bloody lovely. That.
Bloody lovely.
Yeah. I don't know what. Yeah.
I knew you'd not do that.
I'm so happy that we've come back to whiskey and that's been the one we've done, because that is phenomenal.
We need to keep trying whiskies. We need to keep doing that. Not just for monetisation reasons, but that was really nice.
Well, I would definitely recommend this to anyone that wants to.
Because we were doing a thing where we'd buy a bottle between us, go halves, and then I'd let you keep the main bottle it was in.
Yeah.
So you might have to get another bottle and to put some of that in. Maybe you're a stormtrooper. Has that already got stuff in?
Oh, I'll just check it out.
Or was it shit in there?
Yeah, I think I just feel
look nice.
Just to oh, look at that.
So yeah, bloody lovely. We might have to try the if we can get a little pack of the 12, 15, 18.
It'd be nice, yeah, to try them all.
Very good. Big fan, and they're very cheap as well.
So we would recommend.
And I think even the full bottle of that is only about £90, which that was what we paid for the cigar malt of Dalmore.
And to be honest, from that, if it's any good, if it's as good as that, then it's worth it.
Oh yeah.
We'll probably have to come to it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right. Well.
Guess that's it, innit?
That's it, I suppose. Yeah.
Do you want to do your little Dean Martin exit?
What's that? Fucking.
Just stagger around, stumble
up.
all over.
Well, do it, because I am perfectly in control of myself.
As you get up,
collapse. I'm fine.
Collapse.
I'm fine.
Where was that from? And it's collapse. What is that from? It's Someone's like cheating out on like benefits of like someone being ill, and they're like saying, just collapse.
I don't know, I can't.
Oh. Oh.
Blend it here.
Yeah.
Right.
I've been Jack.
I've been George.
I can have a little bit of Clearex in there.
And it's been a pleasure.
Absolute
Coming back to
pleasure.
Whisky.
Mm.
God, what a
If
whiskey.
you want us to carry on, we'll carry on. If you don't, and you express your opinion in the comments, we'll take it on. We will probably still do it.
Yeah.
Because we like whiskey.
Oh yeah.
Simple.
Right. Well, I suppose we shoot off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, off.
Off
Taxi!
The Copacabana!
Off we go. Oh, go on, John. On you go. Oh, I'm going.
Alcoholic.
Absolutely, through and through.